Welcome to Rift, everybody! Who's this? It's Scoot! He's never played in a Meta Plays tournament before. This is gonna be so cool. He's actually a quite high-level player. Let's see how well he's gonna do here. He's going in with Shipmaster. On the other side, we've got Daylon bringing Pabium to this first match. It's a good start for Rift. I like it. It's not a bad matchup against Shipmaster at all. This is the Rising Star tournament with a 200-pound prize pool where the players actually doubled it. So very much appreciated there, guys. Well done. This is exactly our goal, that we do half, you do half. This is, I think, where the community can definitely come in for Halo Wars 2, pump those numbers up, make these players fight day and night to be the best. But Rising Star does lock out the top 4 players, mind you. So this is still, you know, quite competitive at the top. But everybody is invited to Rising Star, so you should play as well. You're not gonna be wrecked by cars and cameras. You're probably gonna get wrecked by Daylon and Scoot. It's not as bad, but it still hurts. I recommend it. It's a good kind of pain. Well, yeah, Scoot. For what, 5-6 years we've done, no, 5 years we've done Meta Plays tournaments, I believe, right? Is this just year 4? No way. Anyway, Scoot never played it because he's a daddy. He's in Canada. It is far. The time zones don't work for him. The tournaments take a long time. I understand, but he's here. So I'm partying right now. He's taking some power nose, kind of standard Shipmaster stuff. He seems to be heading towards that tier 2 play with grunts. Not too many upgrades on the harvesters, just the one. It's pure grunts. Nothing crazy here. There will be a bunch of choppers from Daylon, but it's not many choppers. Right, this is literally just to pick off some of the grunts. As long as they hide in the garrisons, they're not gonna have to worry about this. Especially if Scoot ends up adding in some engineers, which I'd love to see. And on his way to tier 2, which he just clicked, it would be super good to also see a raid camp. That's exactly what he's gonna do. And he is getting in that other garrison, hopefully. What Daylon needs to do is send someone to steal that power node, but he's kind of worried about his own right now. He's got his double gen. He's got a faster tier 2 than Scoot does. So we might be seeing once again what he did in the previous games, which is get out a relatively early Wraith Invader and then win the infantry wars with that. As obviously the Rangers can't shoot into the Rangers that are hidden inside one of those limousines. Nice. Saved it. An absolute biker. Right, all the grunts have been killed. Scootman's not too worried about it. He's got 2 raid camps, he can pump hunters. As long as there's 2 hunters together, his choppers can't really do anything. So Daylon's also expanding. He knows this, right? This was all about map control the whole time. A power extractor is getting put in the back. So unfortunately for Daylon, the front area of the base is better to burn out. Like, you typically want to plan your layout to benefit the back, because then you can empower 5 buildings with burnout. That would be ideal. Heroes coming. There's going to be engineers. And we're already seeing the Rangers. Hunters looking for some... Oh, sorry, not the Hunters. The Choppers are looking for some trouble. Killing a Ranger squad there was pretty nice. Scoot's adding in a bunch of Marauders, interestingly. Might force Daylon into some Banshee play. And maybe some extra hunters as well for the limousines. This isn't going to be a pick-off though, as Scoot has a turret. Gets 2 choppers right there. Lots of hunters here for him, definitely. He's also looking to get a War Council out. The Honor Guard might be able to bully a handful of Rangers if they're not hiding in the limousines again. But there's no limousines just yet. We'll see if Daylon actually goes for them. I have my doubts. He's upgrading the hero, upgrading pads, getting engineers and hunters. Might be a ground composition without the Limu. What the hell? Guess he might be worried about the high hunter count. That could be it. Fair enough. Or he just wants to prioritize the Rangers cleaning up as the hero does a slow laser combo, a targeting laser combo, which slows everyone, and then either dropping mines on them, less likely, or the beams. The beams are quite likely. Mercenary Rage coming in. Oh, the sneaky beam, look at that! Whoa, I love it when people do that. I do this a lot myself, just really waiting for a moment where the other guy is just blobbing up and marching around the map, and then suddenly there's a beam without me showing myself. It takes out 2 engineers and at least one of the elites. That's not bad at all. But you do want to be careful. Scoot does want to fight this with his entire force, I'm sure. Ooh, that elite is getting very dangerously low. But there's engineers, so it should be fine. Just has to move without it for now. There's plenty of troops here. Burnout 2 is ready once more for Daylon. I'm sure you'll be using it momentarily. He's nearly 80 population, and we do have the invaders. So limousines are in. Unfortunately for Scoot, this spirit wasn't dropped near the army, so it's not actively fighting. And you probably still don't want to fight this because of the huge amount of Rangers. Scoot might need to just go tier 3, and I think he's saving up for a generator here. Or not, he just spent all his money on a shield. He must have forgotten the building. He's got map control though, which is great news for our shipmaster player. The map control needs to offset this burnout, however, affecting 4 resource buildings and the infantry upgrade level 2. Third base is also coming up for Daylon. To say Daylon is worse prepared than Scoot is. This shield is a million IQ. There's also a third generator there, so if you can keep this going, it's sick. The Apex is getting picked off now. Daylon really doesn't have the defenses. He just has to bring everyone home, including the limousines. They're gonna be having a great time against the Honor Guard, I have to say. And maybe Scoot has to leave in the end. Does he have beam coming back up? As these engineers are running out of sauce, they might be able to get picked off by that. Especially if Scoot can manage to lure Daylon into the choke point. I think that's exactly the strat here. Didn't have to do all that much damage, really. As long as he can just keep Daylon off his back, that's good enough. We also got the super weak Marauder here, just scouting, doing some poking. Scoot takes the mini base over, maintains overall map control, but now he has to have upgraded turrets here or else. Would love to see anti-vehicle and anti-air so that both the vehicles and the engineers are threatened. The shield generator has 14 seconds on it left. The army's a little far out. I'm not sure Scoot will be able to stop this. Oh, come on. Give me the timer, bro. Oh, he's coming up. Oh, my God. Yikes. That was literally one attack away. And Scoot is getting attacked now by the Lich. This is a pretty big deal. Daylon is extremely clumped up, so the beam could really hurt him, but he is watching his army non-stop. He's ejecting the boys. He's getting deported to up here. Scoot's bringing everyone back home. Make Rift great again is the motto. We really need the engineers, though. Oh, he's beaming the freaking Lich. I don't know if that was necessary, but it's doing good damage, obviously. He's pretty good for that. Only one Reaver. This will take a moment, though, to go down. Try to chase away the vehicles, but the honor guard falls very quickly to all those level 2 upgraded Rangers. What are they doing? They're just popping out of that. I've never seen that before. Weird bug. Dude, this Lich is absolutely wrecking Scoot. What now? There's no one here to save him. He used all his leader powers. Scoot's gonna lose the base. Daylon has 4 bases around the map. This is insane. He has to resign. Okay, very strong start for Daylon here today. Playing great the whole time. Scoot has to really cook something. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Walt. We've got Scootman. He's playing Vortis on the other side. Daylon's bringing Atriox to the table. Let's see how that goes. This is a good set of leaders. It could have been better leaders picked for the map, but I mean, these will do. And there is potentially a third game to prepare for. That's probably why they just didn't bring Decimus for Daylon and like Colony for Scoot, keeping that for later. Hey, the grunt gets picked off for Scoot. That is not a good start. The chopper can go on and bully the next grunt already, and the ram's about to come back. Can that grunt make it into that garrison at all? I think Daylon can stop it if he ramps right now. Oh god. Yeah, that grunt is gonna be just a single squad member. If that... Oh, it's not even gonna be that. It's just dead. 2-0 in terms of the kill count. But Scoot has a chopper of his own, so you know he can get something done. 2-1 then. Daylon still gets the mini. Build order wise, he's looking for a faster hero, obviously, as Atriox. That makes so much sense. Chosen is just absolutely amazing. I wonder whether he's going to be playing for expansions here or whether he goes into plasma mine stuff. Scoot might have a difficult time with the hero fight. Warriors is just not as great of a tier 1 hero, right? But he is going for it, so I'm really curious how he can make that work. I guess he can add in some brutes and really just go for a big attack on that main base. Raid camp is coming in, and if he's got spoils, and then also, yeah, he does have spoils, and he's also supposedly gonna get himself some invigorating frenzy later with all the goo. And he can even get spoils too, level 2 that is, and not go for the grenadier drop. Might be a play. Jump back brutes from all the way back home. I don't know about that. Chosen's still gonna be a decent tool here. We should be seeing more choppers perhaps. It depends. Okay, my chat indicator absolutely died, so you guys will probably not get a lot of responses from me. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna try to keep an eye on it. I don't know, my thing just died. It's very annoying. Grunts are coming, maybe with mine upgrades. First a hero gets upgraded, of course. Yodi says, can I play? You're a smart man. You know this is gonna annoy me. You could have played Yodi. You could have played. Good to see you anyway. I guess we'll see you in the Pro League. At the second base coming up. How many turrets could Daylon possibly need? The answer is yes. Suicide Grunge? What? Why? Why are we getting the Suicide Grunts? Okay, we got the Suicide Brutes now. Why not? We're just cleaning up the turret. There are 3 more. Just 3 more. Oh guys, this is Scootman's get-rich-quick scheme. I think the strategy is pick off all the boys before the Suicide Brutes leave the goo. But there's no boys. Nothing to pick off. The invigorating frenzy thing I foretold with the prophecy is not gonna happen. Well, that's a defense. Scoot does have a second generator now upgrading. Daylon had it for a while. And he's got a second base too. This is nuts. Fortifications level 2, man, makes your turrets so cheap. This cheap. This Chosen just racking up the kills. Can't be far from gaining a stop. Nice. I'm a pretty good caster. Okay, but can he hold all this back? It's a different question. There's the invigorating frenzy. Very nice. Everyone's speedy now. But the Suicide Grunt is right on top. Is it even getting anything done? Well, that was not much. Daylon loses the mini base. Invigorating Frenzy, pretty good leader power, guys. Highly recommend. Look how healthy everyone is. They're invigorated. Third turret coming up for Daylon. Again, this is a very good way to defend. He's tier 2. He's getting a third generator. And supposedly soon a hero upgrade. The War Council is being worked on. Suicide Grunt drop. Following up on the infantry squads. I've got my chat back. It's working again. So yeah, Yudi, I hope to see you in the Pro League. And if you're muting our Discord, please unmute it because we notify you there about events. Also, we send out emails every time. And we post on our YouTube. And we post on Reddit. Surely you're looking at one of them. Scootman's getting the third generator now. Dark skies are in for our Atriox player. But I have to say, Daylon is losing map control. Scoot is catching up slowly but surely. Working on those extra bases. Might be nice to go for this top base while it's only defended by 3 turrets, right? With an invigorating frenzy, I could see this bunch doing something. But maybe that's too ambitious. Scoot does not yet have dark skies, and I think he's gonna be careful until he does. He's researching it right now. Daylon's looking for the counter attack, and he might actually catch this base before it completes. That's a pretty big deal if he does. Grenadier drop should be able to save it, at least for a while. Especially with invigorating frenzy while the army attacks. That could be a pretty good moment to use that, but it's gotta be now. There's a counterattack also with brutes. Scoot is gonna get rich off of that, definitely. Is there a Metaplay subreddit? No. We just post on the game subreddits, like the Halo Wars and Halo Wars 2 subreddits. They're both used for Halo Wars 2 these days, so we post on those. Obviously, Company of Heroes for Company of Heroes. And so on. Should go Infusion Tech instead of the drop. Interesting thought. Okay, we really need that invigorating frenzy sooner rather than later. Scoot already lost the base, and the brutes are now going for the main. There are turrets to defend, but the hero is moving off again. He's not going to be able to crack the shields, but he's losing a lot of units. The mini base has been picked up. Daylon is just absolutely on fire. Taking away all map control that Scoot had. Hell, Eradication might be ready to go. Scoot is ready for tier 3, however. The get rich quick scheme is working. I think these brutes are doing some kind of choreographed dance. They are not fighting, they're just jumping around in a satisfying to watch manner. Anyways, does get picked off. Scoot will have to rebuy that. Which will mean fewer things in tier 3. Is this man gonna go for a volatile scarab or some crap like that? I could see it. These guys are still siphoning resources as well, so, you know, making money for the crew. 2 guys work. The rest just watch. To be fair, these guys are not just watching, they're getting wrecked. Daylon, 2-star hero, man. That's a pretty big deal. Brutes get karate chopped with 2 hammers. Ooh. I don't think Warders can make it out of this, to be honest. It's getting double slowed now. And that Chosen really wants the business. Rifled barrel research is now done for Daylon. Man can do whatever he wants. Make free generators here. I'm not even kidding. Okay, maybe not. There's gonna be a scarab. Is this what I think it is? These are not Dark Skies brutes, are they? They are just from the drop, and they're not upgraded. Oh, that's stupid. The guns are upgraded. Oh my god. What is happening? Are both of them gonna go Scarab? 45 base upgrade, okay. Daylon spent all the resources. Scoot's making the scrap. Daylon making all the bases. Upgraded drop, ladies and gentlemen. Suicide runs. Why not? Man, they can't even take out the single squad. We got 40 seconds until Scarab drops. And this base is getting heavily populated with air. Daylon just doesn't have stuff, man. I'm a little worried about him. If Scoot just goes from base to base, this is gonna be quick work. All he's missing is engineers. I think he needs some engineers. You have no units. Ay, ay, ay. This is the last ditch effort. Anyways, it's time. Superhero landing. Yes. Our boy has no healing, so this is gonna be a little rough. Hero should be able to get out of this eventually. Right. Might need to shoot back real quick to slow the Scarab. Well, he can't actually get out. The goo keeps getting ahead of him. There's a teleport. That will solve it. Yeah, you do need that hero to stop this. Daylon was just waiting for this moment, using the opportunity to strap the shields. Suicide runs are even crashing him. What is happening? Eradication should be available. If he can eradicate the base, that's a pretty big deal, as Scoot doesn't have all that much money, but he's got Invigorating Frenzy, which will heal up the base and keep everything in the green. Even the shield gen. Poor guy has to go and, like, get his base back and stuff. There's gonna be a second Scarab, there's gonna be population upgrade after that, but like this is pure Banshee at this point. Okay, second boy when? Looks like second boy soon. More Banshees, tier 3 upgrade hunters. This is some pretty good anti-Scarab business. Of course, all the Banshees could be caught. They could get maelstromed. They could get blown up. Second superhero landing. Come on, Stompy boys, let's see what you can do. Okay, there goes the Cataclysm. The Banshee's absolutely evaporate. They get a little bit of healing in there. Will it be enough? The engineers trying to do what they can. Looks like without Maelstrom, they're getting out very easily from this. What happened, Scoot? Where is Maelstrom? We're 18 minutes into the game. Well, Cataclysm is long gone. We have now one engineer to support the Scarabs. I really was hoping there would be a Maelstrom. But the army just flew out, and now we've got a beam that got cancelled. Invigorating Frenzy only now getting added in. So like the timing on this was completely off. Invigorating Frenzy actually makes your Cataclysm last longer, guys. Did you know that? Yeah, Scoot's getting evaporated here. Sorry. It's a free star chosen. He can do whatever he wants. Time to go after the base. Time to eradicate it. Not even going to be necessary though, as Scoot taps out. He has to run through the losers bracket. And Daylon is already going to the next round here in the winners. We want to thank our website patrons. This is by far the best way to support MetaPlays. Your contribution helps keep the project sustainable and allows us to produce more and better content. If you aren't yet a patron, check out our link in the description and get in touch to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.